Hello Taurus, welcome to your general timeless reading. These are timeless, so whenever you see this is when it's most meant for you. These are also general, so take what resonates and leave the rest. My name is Jordyn, I'm a Master Reiki practitioner, and I also offer personal readings. If you'd like to book a session, you can do so down below through my website in the description box. I also have a $10 off promo code on all my services for the month of July, so that promo code's in the description box for you guys to check out and use as well. If you want a free 15-minute reading, check out my Patreon channel, and if you want access to some of the content off Patreon, you can check out my Vimeo channel. Other than that, like, share, subscribe, give this video a thumbs up, helps the channel grow, and hit that notification bell so you can see when I post and when I go live. But let's get into it. Let's see what goodies we got for you. Let's do Tarot Illuminati. I don't even know where it is, but I heard it. Where are you? Okay. This is like my finance deck. So that's weird. This is like something I would use. I'm typically only drawn to this deck for like, well, stability makes sense. In regards to like money, work, things in regards to your sense of stability, right? So let's get into it for Taurus. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Show me what I most need to see for Taurus. If you're new to my channel, I do a lot of channeling, not like YouTube channel, like channeling in regards to my readings. I do a lot more of it on Patreon. So if you're looking for help on your spiritual path, that's most likely the platform for you. Show me what I most need to see for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. This feels like forgiveness. Knight of Wands in reverse and Temperance. Temperance is about healing and moderation. It's also my card of Ascended Masters, your guides, communicating with those who are a higher frequency, right? Higher order beings. I really like this energy together. The Knight of Wands actually feels like recognizing the things that you haven't been investing yourself fully in out of insecurities, out of fears. A Knight of Wands in reverse to me is a non-committal energy. It's a very non-committal energy. It's a lot of hesitance. It's very in and out. It's very wishy-washy. With Temperance there, it's you trying to find that balance. No more wishy-washy. It feels like taking accountability, recognizing the tendency to want to pull away from certain things. It feels like pulling away, though, out of fear. It doesn't feel like, yeah, we have the Fool in reverse on the bottom of the deck. So these are new opportunities. It's literally the opportunity to start something, or the opportunity to invest in something, whether it be a relationship, a new job, a new stream of income, whatever it is for you. And it's almost like, should I do it, should I not? You're recognizing this pattern and trying to step outside your comfort zone to fix it. I like it. High Priestess. Wow, that's really nice. You have two majors back to back. The High Priestess tells me that you might have been ignoring the side of yourself, or might not have been aware of it for some time. The High Priestess is the higher consciousness energy. It also feels like an Empress Gone Cold energy. High Priestess to me is my Empress Gone Cold card. It's someone who might have a closed off heart space, or it kind of feels like reluctant to ask help. I think I had something very similar for Scorpio. I think it was for Scorpio. And the High Priestess is a Pisces Scorpio card for me as a reader. And this energy is almost like, I know I need to fix these things. It's almost not wanting to verbalize that, right? I know it in my head. I'm not going to say it out loud to other people. It kind of feels like the ego is telling you that you see it as a weakness. But that's why the High Priestess is the card of illusion and distortion as well. It's the things that you don't want to see or accept, the things that are hidden. This might be an aspect of your ego that's creating a limiting belief that by needing help, that's a weakness. That's a limiting belief, right? And I feel like these are the big things that you're trying to heal, which is really good. Any final messages for Taurus? Sun. Okay. It's sideways. This to me feels like delays. It does feel reversed, to be honest with you. It feels like delays. It just feels like delays. I feel like it's delays, though, because you're going through a very big transformation. You have 3 majors out, and now you have 4. Yeah, it's delays. You're still closing out a cycle. With the world in reverse, you're not quite into the sun energy, this higher consciousness energy, this energy of enlightenment. The sun, yes, it's about happiness, prosperity, abundance, love, having all the amazing things life can offer you. But it's also about obtaining a higher state of consciousness, seeing things from a new perspective, and you're seeing yourself in a higher light. You're understanding large aspects of your shadow that had to be healed, that had to be changed, and taking accountability for it. This is a lot of this feels like a lot of internal dialogue. I like this a lot though. This makes sense. We have Chiron retrograding in Aries this week. Chiron's the wounded healer. Aries is a sign of self. We're going to have a lot of readings in regards to people doing a lot of self-healing. In turn, it's going to reflect in our relationships, because if we're all healing as individuals, it's going to reflect in the dynamics we have with others. Okay. So, Cosmic Tarot. All the tarot decks I use are linked down below, by the way. I don't know if I said that the first time. I love that the world is here. That's Saturn Capricorn energy. That's very, yes, it's about closing out cycles and heading into a new place, but there's something about it that feels very like solidifying. Capricorn is the oldest earth sign. To me, it's like a sign of wisdom. I really like when the world's in the overall, because it feels like you're closing out a massive chapter, really solidifying a lesson. I like this a lot. I won't be shocked if we see the Hierophant next. All right, let's look at the world. Why is the world here for Taurus? Sun, Moon, Rising. There's the Hierophant. Hierophant, solidifying lessons. It's the teacher, it's the guru. That's why I said that. Okay, yeah. It felt like the Hierophant. Ta-da! Like I said, if you're new, I do a lot of channeling, so we have weird stuff happen here. I really like that the Hierophant came out. The Hierophant is spirituality. It's higher consciousness energy. It's lessons. It's telling me that you're closing out a lot of lessons. You're realizing big aspects about yourself, whether it be codependency, whether it be overcoming rejection, abandonment, your insecurities, ways of communicating that you realize were very toxic and rooted out of wounds within yourself, and not necessarily the dynamic you had with the other individual, right? It's hard lessons. But that's what Chiron, the Wounded Healer, is going to bring to the surface. Bottom of the deck is the Tower, and underneath is the Sun. I love this. You're going through this transformation to obtain the Sun. The Sun's just delayed. It's just delayed. There's no worry. There's no worry. It's the things that weren't seen. That's why it's delayed. Because the Sun's about illumination. Shining the light on the things that need to fall away. I love that the Hierophant came out. That's really nice. It's just validation, which is really good. Let's look at this Knight of Wands. Ooh. Yep, Wheel of Fortune. I love that. Knight of Pentacles. I'll take these two. I'll take them all, whatever. Eight of Cups in reverse. Eight of Pentacles in reverse. And the Lovers. Two eights in reverse. Eights are indicative of a very creative energy, a very prosperous energy. In reverse, it speaks to potentially a scarcity mindset, a lack mentality, someone who doesn't have the faith or confidence in themselves or their environment or the connections, situations they're involved in to be something stable. Because the 8 always leads to a 10, which is a solid foundation, right? A completion, something that is whole, okay? With the 8 of Cups and the 8 of Pentacles in reverse, you might have been investing yourself in a lot of connections with other people, emotionally, materially, and not feeling that it was being reciprocated, or it was very imbalanced. Especially with the Lovers in reverse, this speaks to a very imbalanced connection, and it feels like a little bit of resentment pulling away from it, or not wanting to invest anymore because it doesn't feel like literal resentment. You know when you're anticipating the sky to fall, and because you're anticipating that pain, you kind of put up this wall emotionally. I feel like this person's version of their wall is coming up with reasons to feel resentful or angry, just to push away. And they're realizing that. I love that the Knight of Pentacles came out. They're realizing whatever they did to put up a wall to pull away from things because of this fear of the sky falling. Because the sky's not always going to fall, right? They're recognizing that they want stability as the Knight of Pentacles. The Knight of Pentacles is the slowest moving knight. They're very tangible. They like to have things that last the test of time, but they're very practical in their approach to things. They like to analyze the situation to make sure that whatever they're investing in is actually going to last. And that's what the change is happening here. You're starting to invest your time and energy into your own healing so the things in you and your environment and relationships will last. Because you're looking for stability now. You're looking for stability. You're moving out of the chaos, which is really, really nice. So let's look at temperance, because temperance is the moderation. It's finding that balance, that stability. I'm not taking this a big stack, so we're not taking that. We got the King of Wands and the Seven of Pentacles. Yeah, your masculine energy is really ready to create, which is really nice. We create from masculine energy, we manifest from feminine. Feminine sits and receives, masculine pushes forward and puts things into action and form. The King of Wands is my Master Manifestor card. It's a creative energy. It's very attractive energy. It's someone who knows how to work with passion, soul energy, solar plexus, sacral energy. They might really be into sales or the arts. I say sales because it's someone who knows how to speak well. They know how to persuade people. Because in reverse, it is my Master Manipulator card. Upright, it's just somebody who knows how to speak to another person's desires. With the Seven of Pentacles, you're starting to invest in things that actually resonate with you on a soul level. I really, really like this energy, but because you're doing this, you're finding balance in your life. Because you're turning the focus back on self, rather external, rather than on relationships or work or things of that nature. You're turning it back to a balanced place of, if I feel whole within me, my environment and relationships will reflect that as well. Let's look at the High Priestess, Three of Wands. Ooh, okay. Something's approaching. You know, it's going to catch you off guard, which is nice. It doesn't feel bad. It kind of feels like a return though. Yep, there's the Four of Wands. There it is. I only take the top of a stack if a big pile comes out. Queen of Wands, there's the approach. There's the return. So if you have a connection with somebody, now that you have healed this aspect within yourself, it doesn't necessarily have to be a reconciliation. You could currently be in a relationship, but if things have felt like flatlined or if they haven't felt full of life the way you wanted to, it's because you needed to fill yourself with that life. You can't seek it externally, right? You're doing that work to find the balance within yourself. And in turn, you're creating that opportunity to have a stable foundation within yourself with your own feminine energy, or you're calling in a very strong connection. It's going to be different for everybody, right? So I think majority of the collective, this is them balancing out their own masculine and feminine, to be quite honest with you. Learning how to find that stability within self, and in turn, it's going to draw in very strong soul connections. Because when we are balanced as individuals, we attract very balanced and stable energies around us as well. That's why I say it's both. But you have to come first, right? Let's look at the Sun. I really like this because between the four and the Three of Wands is an Ace of Wands energy. It's a new cycle. So for those of you where this is a relationship, it doesn't necessarily mean it's a brand new relationship. It could also mean that your current relationship is taking a new form. Okay? It's taking a new, more stable, more confident, more passionate form, especially a King and Queen of Wands. That's a very strong power couple. It's two very attractive people, but they're very into the arts. They're very into manifesting, creating, all that jazz. Let's look at the Sun. You have two 5s adding up to a 10, but 5s are also indicative of change. Like I said, the Sun's delayed because there's this drive, there's this passion, this desire to fight, to overcome the scarcity mindset, the limiting beliefs, to pull yourself out of the lack mentality, which is the Five of Pentacles, right? The Five of Wands is the card of desire, of passion. It's also the card of competition. So you're competing with yourself to no longer stay in this thought process of, I'm not worthy of success. I'm not worthy of love. Yes, I am worthy of love. Shut up, ego, right? Name your ego. My ego's name is Shannon. I say, Shannon, shut up. I'm awesome. I'm totally worthy of love, success, abundance, prosperity, to have all the things that I deserve. Peace. I deserve happiness. I deserve to feel safe, right? I deserve stability. I take steps every day to achieve my goals, to achieve stability and peace in my life, and I control my thoughts and my emotions. You're pulling yourself out of a low vibrational energy to achieve a high vibrational energy, which would be the Sun, the higher consciousness energy. This is a lot of work. What's your ending overall energy? The Sun in reverse. Again, it's coming. It's coming. But you are still pulling yourself out of the Nine of Swords, which tells me that you're probably getting to a Ten of Swords. You're closing out a massive cycle, which, like I said, And look what was underneath the world. The Five of Wands in reverse, right? The Five of Pentacles in reverse, sorry. The scarcity mindset. You're getting rid of these limiting beliefs. You're getting rid of this little voice in your head that makes you question what you want to pursue, that makes you second guess yourself and what you're capable of. You're removing that because you're realizing how powerful you truly are, right? And starting to think very highly of yourself because you should. You should. That's what you're learning. I love this. This is really, really nice. And I'm very proud and very excited for you. And you should be too. But Taurus, this is what I have for you. I hope you guys enjoyed this reading. If you want a personal reading to look into your own situation, go ahead, book it down below. Take advantage of the $10 off coupon I have going on for the month of July. If you want a free 15-minute reading, check out Patreon. That's where I do monthly readings, energy shift readings, moon cycle readings, and weekly Patreon-only videos. If you want access to those monthlies, check out Vimeo and give this video a thumbs up. It helps the channel grow, and hit that notification bell so you can see when I post and when I go live. I love you, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.